Now I want to talk about something that some may consider a little controversial. Of course, people with ulterior motives, they try to overcomplicate this issue. Everybody has seen pretty much in every single entertainment industry how politics has really just ruined everything. Some, however, when discussing this topic, they're a bit disingenuous because they'll say things like X thing has always been political, and that purposely misunderstands what people's gripes are. Yes, stories may have like governments in them, and thus they're going to entertain political aspects by textbook definition. But when it is unique to that specific universe, well, that's not what people really are taking exception to. Also, you can't really conflate, for example, someone doing something good or acknowledging universal truths as if that's political in that sense. That's, again, not something that people take exception to. In my opinion, as I've talked about this subject extensively, there's two core issues. Not everybody falls into these two camps, but there's two core issues in relation to politics or social views that people take exception to in entertainment. Number one, it's far too on the nose. So it's more of a lecture by creators than it is entertainment. You have to remember, some people often forget. So if that entertainment is just a direct reflection of current day politics, well, people are gonna sort of reject it. Number two, and perhaps this is the most important, it just simply lacks balance. In current entertainment, I think it'd be a lot more digestible if when you're choosing between good and evil, you entertain like multiple ideas or different sides of the general political spectrum. But when it appears that one side primarily is going to be villainized or one particular side is going to be always heralded as this hero, well, people are going to sort of have problems, and that's really what plagued mainstream entertainment. This also made it very, very predictable. You could just look at characters and you can tell, well, that's going to be the hero or that's going to end up being the villain. But yes, you can, contrary to some people's beliefs, leave politics largely at the door. That may be a little necessary if you are going to create good, fun entertainment. Obviously, not everybody that like works for the Rippaverse aligns with me on political views. Our only requirement here is that you do not let it get in the way of the stories that you're trying to tell or like get in the way of the company. And especially don't allow your politics to make you such a hack that you end up attacking customers. That right there is the mistake that burned a lot of people in the mainstream.